And here comes Phil Parker, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear it, Phil Parker.
Oh, how you doing? Good, good. So I've noticed a trend in my life recently. Yeah, it would appear that older women seem to like me a lot more than women my own age. Yeah, which isn't a problem. It just means this whole American Gothic vibe I've been putting together for the past 25 years isn't really paying off the way that I thought it would. You know what I mean? At this point, it feels like I should just have like a pitchfork with a note on it that says, "I'm not happy," and wait for single mothers to roll my way. I don't know. It's not all bad. It's just not what you thought it was gonna be. It's not even close. Like, it's not gonna be that fantasy you had in 8th grade where the math teacher calls you in after class. She's like, "Hey, I've got an equation for you. Yeah, X equals your dick in my mouth." Like, it never... Instead, it's just intimate. That shit's gross. Like, it feels like it should just come with like a complimentary hug and a pat on the ass. Like, get out of here, scamp, you did your part. I don't know, at a certain point in the middle of the act, you just realize it's 2 generations of skin slamming against each other. Yeah, it's just like a sexual version of McCain versus Obama. And I'm McCain because I've been drinking too much. I don't know. The way an older woman has sex is just different. Like, it really is. Like, the way they have sex, like, tells a story. You know? Like, you look down into that deep wrinkle. And you're just like, that must have been a tough tax season. Never said it was a happy story. And I know all this because when I was 18, my friends told me I should go to a strip club for the experience. Yeah, they did not tell me the experience would be a 40-year-old woman telling me that I remind her of her son. It was a stripper, don't worry. It wasn't a patron that was like, "Fuck the babysitter." Like, that's not how it went down. I don't know, it wasn't bad. It was just like, I don't know, man. She was hot, but you could tell she was 40. Because when she got on stage, her song was "She's My Cherry Pie." So this isn't like a girl run away from her daddy issues. This is just some lady that's trying to avoid Denny's at this point. And I don't say that to denigrate her at all. I know, I'm no catch myself. Kind of just look like Eminem if he grew up on 9 Mile. You know, like the Puritan version. Or just the edited Walmart CD version. I don't know. It's just... My friends knew I was broke when they told me to do this, by the way. So they offered to pay for all my lap dances, which seems nice. Seems nice until you realize that your friends just want to watch you get awkward public erections. You know, like we didn't go to middle school together. And this is about the time I meet Cherry Pie. She comes over, she starts dancing on me. She's like, "Hey, you remind me of my son. He's 10 years younger than you." So I was immediately reduced to Macaulay Culkin when the heroin started. And being inquisitive as I am, I had some questions for her. It's like, what exactly about me reminds you of your son? Like, is it the fact that we were both taken care of in high chairs by you? Or that we both left a mess on the chair for you to clean up? Like, which one? I don't give a shit. I really don't. And I'm getting good at it, which is a problem. It really is. Because you have to at least pretend to give a shit about the things that you want in life to get them. You know what I mean? Like, If you don't believe me, just look at the Trix rabbit. You think he gives a fuck about cereal? He just needs a good alibi for when the police show up and he's stalking children. That's it. It's called best laid plans. And for me, it's not that serious. I just don't give a shit about doing laundry anymore. I mean, I still do it because I want that slight possibility of getting laid in the future to still be open. And it's really hard to convince a woman that you give a shit when you smell like onions. You know, you wander in, she's already crying. Like, is it your ex-boyfriend? No, it's you. Smell like a detergent factory just went on revolt. I don't know. The way I see it, if you really don't give a shit about anything, there's only like 3 ways you can end up. That's rich, homeless, or just eating at Denny's too much. That's it. Yeah, go to Denny's and try to give a shit. I dare you. In order to eat the most succulent thing on the menu, as an adult, you have to look another adult in the eyes and say, yeah, I'll take the moons over my hammy. No matter ketchup or salt, it's going to cover that shame up for the next 20 minutes. I don't know. I think it might be worse to care too much. You start caring too much, say you don't want to be the guy that eats at Denny's anymore. You start taking yourself seriously. Next thing you know, you're eating every meal out of a fucking blender. Fuck that guy. Nobody likes that guy because he bums people out on a daily basis just because they asked what he had for breakfast. He's all excited. He's like, oh, thank you for asking. I took some lawn clippings and a pretentiously named Malaysian fruit, threw that shit into a blender. Presto changeo, thicker bowel movements. Oh, fantastic. You wake up with a nice, shapely, expensive turd in the morning. I wake up with a McDonald's hangover and the blood shits, but it all flushes the same.
How about another round of applause for the extremely positive Phil Parker, ladies and gentlemen. Positive vibes.